And we are back with more Dark Souls 3, the Fire Fades edition. Last time we left off, we have failed to save Onion Knight from prison, but we did save a witch. Man, I'm trying to remember her name. I know it's the same name as the witch from Record of Lodoss War, but for whatever reason my mind is blanking on that name right now. Continue. I always hit load game because that's what I've been having to do for a Silent Hill F. But that is all wrapped up now, so no more getting confused on what controls like what. Oh yeah, I forgot I swapped out to this like antler headdress here. Just gonna wonder, can I do better? Can I do better look-wise? I wanna look cooler. 70 like on the dot. I do kind of like the little like worker hat vibe going on there. I guess this could work pretty. Minus 30. This actively hurts me. Okay. That's not too heavy for the Ferris hat. What do we look like with it on? Okay, we're not wearing that. We already tried that last time, I think. Yeah, that's one that looks like a bit of like a duck hat almost, like a little duck bill sticking out. You know, it almost works. Almost. Doesn't look horrible. Man. It's hard to look fabulous in this game. I'll just go with the old-fashioned. Go with my face mask. Okay, though. Let's see. We need to go bust down Onion Knight. I am fully equipped on that side. Oh yeah, and we basically were equipped with a miracle now to prevent ourselves from getting poisoned with toxin. Okay, there's our witch. Which, man, I'm trying... Your name wasn't Edia. That's Final Fantasy VIII.
Ah, hello again. Thank goodness. One can become quite attached, even to a bumbling apprentice. Oh, I'm hardly serious.
Carla, there we go. Okay, we already bought all the stuff from Carla.
There is one thing that you should know. There is a darkness within man.
Okay, yeah.
Is up, fear not. Do stay
Okay. So, thankfully she's still alive. Our teachers have all played nicely with each other. Although I totally forgot. Our priestess girl disappeared. I'm still waiting for the scary man to come and collect. I say scary man, I mean... He'll probably fall to us hitting him in the face with a hammer like everybody else does, but still. I do feel a bit bad, because he gave us one job, and... I mean, I guess we didn't fail. The lady failed us by disappearing like that. But alright. Enough ruminating on our failure. Let's go ahead and travel back to the Rithiel dungeon. Oh wait, no. Wait, yes. Wait, no? Yes? Wait. Alright, we unlocked the shortcut. But the faster way to get to where we're going is actually to the Profaned Capital, if I recall. Okay, so we need to loop around to the other side of the prison. And we didn't find an entryway to get to Onion Knight through the main area we went to before, but there is still the bottom floor. Which, has a couple of those giant finger monsters, so we'll have to see how we fare with those guys. Okay. I think it's descend this ladder. And then we fall over here. Okay, so yeah, we're heading up there. Okay. Okay, good. No fall damage. Oh yeah, and we're running quietly. honestly, we can probably ignore that guy. Okay, if I recall this correctly... There we go. Twinkling Titanite. Nice. Yeah, then we go here. I don't think there's any other enemies we encounter in here. And here we go. We need to get over there. How do I want to do this? I know you're an enemy. Dang it. Okay, good. They're not coming through the walls. To drink a potion or not to drink a potion? Not yet. I got toxined. There we go. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay. Okay. Basically measuring how much mana that took, the path we have ahead of us. Because we're going to get poisoned again. Very easily so. Ah, dang it. There we are. Good. Get over here. There we are. Okay, now we're ready to fight. Oof, these guys do so much damage. Ouch. I mean, this is fine. Fine for now. I'm just trying to think if they are resistant to blunt damage, and so busting out either of my swords is the better route to go. But it's also a very narrow corridor, so it's like, I feel like another answer is run on in. But I feel like the issue with running on in is, I think, if I recall correctly, that there's more than one there. And so we might be, like, running into a trap if we do that. It's like, you know, trouble fighting one, let's get pincered from both directions, fighting two. But they could interfere with each other, though. Where maybe basically there are two of them, we can get them to kind of, like, whack into each other a bit. Okay. Alright, first, let's give ourselves basically anti-falling protection. And then... Good. Okay, let me accept that we're gonna get poisoned. 1, 2. Stand in the back. Ouch. 1, 2. Cleanse. Heal. Okay, back to two-handing this. Take down this one over here. We're gonna get poisoned in the process of doing that. 1, 2. Roll. Miracle. Okay. Oof. I wasn't wrong. This is fine. Purging stone. Is there no secret passage around here somewhere? How do we get to Unionite? Secret passage, come on. Okay. This is not looking fantastic. Okay, I think... Too bad we can't just, like, close the door. Roll, 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 roll. Okay, good. And then... Roll, 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 roll. Good. Okay, so it wasn't down there. Well, I do want to take a look now, basically, at... Okay, it still reduces undead curse buildup and cures hollowing, so same as before then. Because look at, we got 3 of them from there. I thought we'd actually gotten something better. And, I mean, most importantly, a path to get our friend. Oh. Hmm. Does the giant finger monster actually not respawn when you kill it? Because it used to be one over here, but gone. And this room basically still didn't have anything. Then now I'm kind of half curious, like maybe... Maybe I need to kill all the finger monsters down there and a path will reveal itself? Like, that would also explain why they're so tough, if it's kind of like, if you kill them, they stay dead. Okay, and I don't see a path down there. I don't think the NPC guy would have respawned, right? Nope, that's good. Just taking a look up here to see if there's anything I missed last time I tried jailbreaking Onion Knight. Nothing around here. Now, a big question from last time. Where did those ladies come in from? Because I walked this way. Seriously, like where? I saw the window from over here. That is so bizarre. But I wonder if it's supposed to be a hint at like how to get to Onion Knight. And yeah, we need to heal because I took down our max health. Okay, we need to hit things quickly. There has to be a, like, Onion Knight's like right beneath us. I'm really wondering if we're gonna have to like re-reference the that little guide I looked up initially to kind of like figure out who's to head to the Profaned Capital. Because, like, I felt like it was enough data to go on. I'm like, okay, we don't need anything else. Like, we could probably figure it out from here. But now I'm like, can I, though? Can I figure it out from here? Because Because, yeah, like... Wait, maybe here? No. Hmm. Just looking for a secret way to get inside. And I guess... Yeah, I guess maybe we have to, like, look back down there again. Yeah, maybe that opens up down there? But okay, let's... Boom. No fall damage. Boom. Alright. So bizarre. Okay, so it leads us right back to where we thought from before. That was not what I meant to do. Dang. Yeah, I'm gonna top off for this fight. Oof, okay. Didn't expect to be able to move that quickly. And let's get out of the toxin. Did not mean to do the good arrows. Alright, we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, kinda figured, but... Okay, climb up. They've exposed themselves, so I fully intend to utilize this. Oh, okay, don't have enough mana. Drink. Arrow, there we go. Okay, good. They didn't go back inside either. Although they're definitely not making it easy for us to hit them. Yep, we're good. Don't you go inside. Yeah, there's really no good angle to try and snipe them from up here. Over there, definitely, but I don't... I guess there is technically a way to get back over there, but by the time we get there, I think they're gonna have to, like, re-patrol back to where they start from. Okay. Okay, drop. We're just gonna take some fall damage. Do this the old-fashioned way. See his friend coming. Yeah. Alright. Whew. Okay, good. Okay, more dung pies. Alright, only the one survivor left. And maybe So I'm like, I wonder if there's like a hint, like dung pies. Maybe I have to take the dung pies and like throw them at the wall, and when the dung pies hit a wall, like reveal a secret. Can I actually sneak up on this guy? I don't know why I'm walking when I have a silent ring, but still. But immediately in my head, okay. Oh, Eleonora. Okay, so there was something for actually defeating all three. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the Eleonora is, and why did it drop from 3 giant humanoid hippo hand eyeball babies? Eleonora, a strange weapon found among malformed inhabitants of the Profaned Capital. The Profaned Flame was triggered by the curse of these women, relatives of a certain oracle, but despite their culpability, they went on living without any cares. Skill, Feast Bell. Hold up axe and wave to emit a solemn chime to temporarily make weapons lacerating and to restore HP with each hit. That sounds actually pretty cool. And interesting about basically Profane Flame was triggered by the curse of these women, relatives of a certain oracle. Which oracle? Because in my head, I'm tying it kind of to Dark Souls 2, of like, the main character was kind of pointed in the direction by someone that had like a prophecy type thing of like, you know, you'll find your cure here. Then we get there and there's other women there kind of being like, ah ha ha, another person lured by that. Like, and it implied that they all were kind of related to each other as like flame keepers. So maybe the Profane Flame is referring to the Flame Keeper's flame, and they did something? Possibly? So let's see here real quick. Alright, if I were to swap out my Pontiff Curve Sword right now for Eleonora, I'm very close to being actually able to, like, wield it. Okay. Interesting. So it's a more of a one-hand axe than a two-hand axe. Like it's like hitting the swamp water that's like just beneath the surface. Kind of curious, how much does Feasting Bell take? Not too bad. I like my Pontiff Greatsword, but I think I could see myself replacing it with this. Let's see. If I were to swap out to... Where are my master... They are Master's Gloves. Yep, so we can still fast roll. Okay, it seems like it fades pretty quickly, but like, we've been looking for something else to kind of spend mana on, too. Okay, okay. Now the question is, back to the initial point. How do we get to Onion Knight? Alright, let's see. Well, we are definitely in need of guidance. Will the flame reveal a path forward for us? Not seeing anything so far. I swear, if somehow I'm supposed to give these keys to Onion Knight through the window, but he's just not taking them, I'm gonna be displeased that things just not working. Okay. Okay, good. So, basically, guidance is still active. I'm very curious, basically, if guidance in that one weird room will show anything or not. Come on, guidance. Give me some guidance. Nothing so far. Ah, of course it wears out just when I get here. Again, this room is so suspicious. But nothing reveals itself here, though. There's a gargoyle that we avoided from earlier, and obviously this is a path to get back, like, to loop back around. But we need to save Onion Knight. Okay, maybe guidance will give us some guidance over here. Nothing's revealing itself yet. Still nothing. How vexing. Alright. As to basically not waste too much of our time and make sure we're not barking up the wrong tree. Gotta see if I can't re-look up that, thing about Onion Knight. Let's see. I think I closed it, though, way back when, and I'm like, alright, we got enough guidance. Okay. So I think it was this one here. Yep. Yeah. Okay, we got the old cell key. I think. Yeah, we did. We got that. Yep, drop down to the sludge, climb the ladder. Wait. Huh? The corner of the structure, to reach the upper ledge, proceed around the corner, along the rooftop, go up the stairs. Huh? I both recognize what it's saying, but I'm not recognizing what it's saying. Oh, wait a minute. What was a... Son of a... Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm a big ol' dum-dum. You know, I noticed this window earlier. I did not think to check over here for an open window. You know, in hindsight, playing these Souls games is like being a programmer. You feel dumb when you find you're like beating your head against a wall, and then you finally find the solution, and you're just like, I've been so dumb. Use the old cell key. There you go, and you know.
Ah, you are a saint. Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Siegfried of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
Titanite slab.
Ah, no, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. Very soon.
No, doing something dumb. More than normal, Onion Knight.
Ah, no, please.
Okay. Oh, covetous gold serpent ring. Nice. Now I am in the prison, and the rats are out there. How did he even get over here? I mean, I guess he could have jumped over, and then, like, accidentally shut the door on himself. But okay. Oh, yeah, what was a, see, covetous gold. Because we're using, I think, the regular covetous? Yeah, we're using silver. Okay, I'm more likely to drop items. Do we care about that? Or do we care enough about that to change out one of these? I almost want to swap out basically the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring just to have sound again. Because it's so weird. Like, we could probably put it on when we need to do sneaky sneak stuff, but like, when we're not doing sneaky sneak stuff, I wouldn't mind hearing footsteps again. The game is otherwise far too quiet. There we are. 69.6. Excellent. Alright. Let's go ahead and get back to Firelink Shrine. Because we both have souls to spend and... Okay. Take some damage, but it's fine. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, okay. So wait, actually. If I recall correctly, this path doesn't lead over, because it's like destroyed or something, right? Yeah, okay. No secrets. These guys are all holding up columns? Cannons? Oh, actually, yeah, it looks like cannons. From the prison? I do wonder what narrative they're telling. Alright, Gargoyle. There we go. Oh, Gargoyle Flame Hammer. Cool. And I'm curious about it too. I guess we can look at it from here. Gargoyle Flame Hammer. Stone torch hammer wielded by gargoyles of the Profaned Capital. The Profaned Flame, which never goes out, imbued this weapon with a fire attack. Skill, Kindled Flurry. Anchor weapon in earth and use strong attack to launch successive volleys of fire from the tip of the hammer. Interesting, that it has like a ranged mode. Kind of like siege mode. Oh yeah, we can't get over to the tower that it was roosting at before. Okay, let's go back to Firelink Shrine before we get too lost in the sauce. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Up here we go. I'm debating in my head about, like, if we were to get a third spell slot. Because I would love to use some of the darker magics, basically, that we got from Carla. Because this one, basically, Black Flame sounds like it's essentially Ignite, but dark. Which is pretty cool sounding, not gonna lie. But takes 15 Faith and 15 Int, which we are lacking in both. Like, some of the deep spells are also kind of neat as well. Yeah, we should probably put points into Faith and then into Int and even those out. And similar to Dex and Strength, get those up to maybe like 20 to give ourselves more versatility. We'll see. Nope, gotta travel. Alright, back to Firelink Shrine. I'll be very curious about basically the Katarina axe here actually takes. I get the somewhat dreaded feeling that it's going to take Twinkling Titanite, which we have used up all of that on our Pontiff Curve Sword. Hello.
Ah, 'tis good, 'tis what need.
Alright, reinforce. There we go. The Eleonora takes Titanite Scales. It's considered a boss weapon. I did not see that plot twist coming. I still regret upgrading the Dark Moon Longbow. Maybe yet there'll still come a time that I'll not have regretted it, but for now I regret it, because a lot of the range people we're fighting are all magic users with high resistance. I don't think we read the Painting Guardian's Curved Sword, a weapon described in legends passed down among heretics. What about the Painting Guardians? A uniquely shaped weapon with a flat tip. Skill, Chain to Dance. Execute relentless consecutive attacks while tracing a circle in a unique dance of deadly grace. Interesting. Oh boy. Poor Vort's Great Hammer. It's been waiting on another upgrade for quite a long time now. But the Eleonora sounds pretty good. And it was pretty secret. Yep. In for a penny, in for a pound. There we go.
Pretty be careful, I don't want.
That was slightly painful to do, given that it's yet again pushing off when we can upgrade our hammer. But I guess it's something to look forward to in the future. Okay, we're still good weight-wise. And I'm curious of that Titanite slab that we got from Onion Knight. Titanite slab, reinforced weapon to highest level. All weapons or just the ones that use regular Titanite, I wonder. Okay. Where are you? Okay. So Uchikatana still needs Titanite chunks for it to upgrade further, so we have yet to hit the final upgrade level with any of these things, it seems. So are we far enough in the game that we're supposed to get the ability to upgrade weapons to max yet?
Welcome home, speaker.
Okay, let's level up.
Then take up.
Assuming I can. I cannot? Okay. Slightly unexpected. Oh, and I guess I was upgrading these, but yeah, we should start upgrading these again.
Farewell, may the...
Okay, let's see here. Da-da-dun. I'm thinking of busting open a soul. Ooh, but we are pretty low on souls to bust open. I forgot that we went a bit, spend happy trying to get all the dark magic stuff. Okay. Alright. Oh, also, how much damage are we at with, I guess, Eleanor basically is 207 plus 31. Compared to 233 plus, minus 93. Why minus 93? Oh well, that's something to consider for a different time. But okay, I guess we just push forward then, and try not to die. I say very slowly as I'm just deliberating, like... Actually. Because there is actually stuff I did want to purchase.
Ah.
Although wait, we have a... Whoa, we have an Ombrage, I forgot about this. President Chief of Ashes. Oh yeah, from the one lock cell.
Gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Okay, purchase. What new things will she have gotten? Still basically the large Titanite shard and regular Titanite shard. No new, like, key items in the literal sense. Okay, Undead Legion. Okay, so it does remember that we bought basically Eastern Helm, because I'm thinking of basically buying these with our current souls. Okay, Black Iron, I guess Mouse, Executioner. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Xanthia stuff too, which is definitely tempting. Carla stuff! Hat of the Dark Witch Carla, a pointed hat, the signature of a heretical sorceress. Carla, however, always kept it close. Coat of the Dark Witch Carla. This stained coat is torn and odorous, telling of a long journey and even longer imprisonment. It would be madness to wear such a thing. Oh, the stats look okay. And all the others say the same thing. Yeah, there's still Walner's crown. I didn't realize that Walner's crown is 15,000 souls. Could get that. I've been looking for a better fancy hat. Although, actually, how heavy is this? 3.4. I mean, of all of these gears, the ones I'm most tempted about, basically, are Carla, the Xanthia stuff, yeah, probably the crown. Yeah, for its weight though, yeah, the crown's pretty good for the weight it has. Yeah, fuck it. I think basically I'll buy the crown. There we go.
Ashen one.
And now we can go ahead and save. Okay. Accidentally emoted, but whatever. Anyway, let's keep caressing tears on standby, just in case. Let's go ahead basically and give the axe whose name I am constantly forgetting. My brain's like, Katarina. I'm like, no, I think that's the place that Onion Knight's from. Not the Carla, that's basically the witch. What's this weapon? Eleanor? Eleonora, there we go. I don't think I get credit for remembering because I didn't see it, but it looked like I saw, so no credit. Because the last second I'm like, Eleonora. Just think like Elaine, Seinfeld. Okay. And I forgot that we can... Forgot about that. Okay. Yep. Ouch. I saw that coming at the last second. Alright. I think we need to lower the gargoyle backwards a bit to fight him. Stupid bonfire shooting us from a distance. Alright, go down. Side path here intrigues me. But we have our priorities. Come on, Flame. I know you're going to. Ouch. Alright, come on, Gargoyle. Ooh, okay, did not expect that. Drink. Gargoyle Flame Spear. Alright. Okay. Back to the Lenora. Gotta keep a side eye on these fireballs. Oni Slayer Great Arrow. Okay, good. Large Soul of a Weary Warrior. They haven't detected me yet. That said, I suspect all this metal will give the game away. So we have like one chance to run up to them and start hitting them with a hammer. Alright, good. Trying to think of the symbolism? Like, burnt bodies, metal and silverware. Ooh. Don't know why the gargoyle is looking the other way, but I will gladly take advantage of this. Didn't think they could block with their wings like that. What a strange and curious place this is. Light runaway. Okay. Now the question is, okay, so we can't like destroy the flame. Ooh, okay. Do one or both these gargoyles come to life? Okay, they're currently not targetable, but that doesn't mean much. Okay, rested coin. Okay. More rested coin, okay. I thought that wouldn't be such a simple treasure. I was hoping for more. Nothing there. I'm also trying to think if these towers look at all familiar, but, like, not really. If anything, they remind me more from, like, places in Dragon's Dogma than they do from any of the Soulsborne games, from what I recall. Because I can't remember, like, this type of, path setup. Okay. I can't get up on these little side areas here. We're not going to go through the door quite yet. Okay, just a ton of bodies. Okay, unlike the other room, no gargoyle protecting these individuals. I don't see any immediate gain to killing them all, because I originally thought there would be a path up here that might head out to the other tower, but there is not. Alright, targeting off. Good. Where'd the gargoyle go? Ah, there he is. Okay. There we go. I made sure not to go for the wings this time. Treasure chest. Okay. Ooh, two treasure chests. Good. Ouch. Okay, let's be very careful to hit one at a time here. Yeah, okay. Drink. Get rid of the dodge. There we go. Okay, rusted gold coins. Yeah. There we go. I'm glad I didn't hit both at once to activate them at the same time. Huh, Great Shield of Glory. Alright. Great Shield of Glory. So under shields. A great shield adorned with flowing patterns, a celebration of an ancient glory. Boasts the highest stability of such shields, but with reduced stamina regeneration speed. Perhaps it is glory that begets indolence. Scale Shield Bash. Without lowering your guard, strike the enemy with a shield, knock them back, or stagger them. Works good on either hand. Okay. So not too much lore. Ooh. A third chest. Almost missed this one. Okay, and not a mimic. Oh, Ember. Okay. Kinda makes me wonder... Was there any other chests that got hidden in these piles of things? Not seeing any. We'll check the other room just in case. Okay, still nothing. There's also a debate to be had about, like... Do I fight whatever's about to come, or do I retreat with these 31,000 souls? Let's see what exactly we're in for here. If it's the Giant Lord we're seeking, maybe we retreat. Oh, shh. Gosh. Well, we can hardly retreat now, can we?
Yhorm, old friend. I, Siegfried of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Keep him busy real quick, keep him busy real quick. Let me equip an ember. Good on you, not good. Cinders of a Lord, soul of Yhorm the Giant. Ember restored. Oh. Alright. Spin me a tale, good sir. What was up with that?
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast.
Sigbra!
To your valor, and my old friend Yhorm. Long may the sun shine.
Okay, how do I do the emotes? I want to... Yeah, let me make sure I... Right now. There we go, okay. Switch? Where's Toast? Where's Toast? There we go. Yeah! To Yhorm! To you, buddy! And also, you know what? Celebratory, even though it's a bit of a waste of an item. Where is he? Sig Brawl, whatever he gave me. Here we are.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty.
Oh?
Unkindled one. The fire fades and awaits its one last reward. Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul.
Hey! I didn't hit that fire! Not cool, game, not cool. Okay, robe of prayer, Prince Lothric's robe. Okay, the prince destined to be a Cinder Lord. Alright. Okay. Oh, okay, we're back in the capital. Lady, what up?
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a lord.
Basin of Vows. Here we are. Place basin at statue of a beheading knight. Chalice used an old ceremony in which Lorik knights take their vows. It is only formality now, but it remains as an empty practice. Place this basin at a statue of a beheading knight. Is this, Do I need to bust out my homeward bones again? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do this to me, game. I got way too many souls right now. No, 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 no. Dance of the Valley? Whew! It's like, nope, we're not doing that. Oh, thank goodness. 72,000 souls were, souls were on the line.
Welcome home, Ash. Speak.
Alright,
Very
level
well.
up.
Then touch the take nourishment.
Alright. Faith. Vent. Faith. Okay. Good. Got anything to say about all this?
Ashen one, to sovereign, I will Ashen. Farewell, may the flip.
Alright. And then... Soul of Yhorm the Giant. Soul of Yhorm the Giant, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire numerous souls are transposed to extract its true strength. Yhorm is a descendant of an ancient conqueror, but was asked by the very people once subjugated to lead them, serving as both a weighty blade and a stone-hard shield. It's also interesting that he actually had a face, so he wasn't like the Dark Souls 2 giants at all. The opening just kind of obscured the face, but I saw two glowing red eye sockets. And then... Cinders of a Lord. Cinders of a Lord left by Yhorm the Giant. If the lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. Lonely Yhorm became a Lord of Cinder to put the profaned flame to rest, knowing full well that those who spoke of him as Lord were quite insincere. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead. Here we are. Oh, okay, can't go that way. Here we go. There you go, Yhorm. Welcome home. Okay, I got 4 of the 5. Let's see, I assume Yhorm's axe will be one of the items he can transpose. And given they compared him to a shield, probably a shield?
It is. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
Okay, big in transposition. And there's Black Serpent. And Life Hunt Scythe. Okay, yep. Yhorm's shield and Yhorm basically great machete. Yhorm's great machete. Great machete wielded by long ago by Yhorm the Giant. Yhorm once lumbered on the front lines of the great shield, but one day, in place of a shield, a left-hand notch was added to his machete, enabling the smashing technique that would later become the legacy of his later years. Skilled Warcry, let a spirited Warcry that temporarily boosts strength and enables a crushing strong attack. And Yhorm's great shield used long ago by Yhorm the Giant. Increases the user's poise. As a lord, Yhorm risked everything and fought unflinchingly as a one-man vanguard. Following the loss of the one he wished to protect, he forsook his shield. Then skill Shield Bash, that same Shield Bash we've read in the other shields. Ooh, both of them are super heavy. Makes sense that they belong to a giant. But I guess of the two of them... Well, I guess we don't have to spend the souls right away. I'm like, between the two, the Great Machete would make the most sense. But... like, we don't really have the stats to be able to anyway.
Ah, most fine kindling for the...
Yeah, okay. All seems to be repeat dialogue.
Now.
Okay, go down over here. Okay. I saw a strange glow that had left me questioning. Okay, my teachers all seem to be alive and not dead. Thief Man... oh yeah, I was gonna check on Thief Man. Hopefully he's not dead.
Ah, yes. There is one thing.
Okay.
Is
She is still
Do
same old
stay
Carla. Alright. Oh, that dancer suddenly attacking. It's like, nope, I am not doing sudden boss fight with that many souls on the line. I have learned my lessons from past games. But alright, where is... okay, we will buy Carla's trousers and work our way up the dress.
Ashen one.
Alright. There's that. Okay. Oh, okay, so I did remember Yhorm's thing, because I saw that there were souls near his throne. Or not souls, items, I should say. So not about to let those items go to waste. There we are. Or item, I guess, singular. Storm Ruler. Oh! Only a storm can fell a great wood. Okay. I see the Onion Knight's gone. There's a single floating thing here. Storm Ruler and Pierce Shield. And the Katarina stuff. I'm going to assume that his mission fulfilled. He stripped down to his undies and just teleported home. Wait, do we get 2 Storm Rulers now? Think about it. We do. Great sword with a broken blade, also known as a Giant Slayer, for the residual strength of storm that brings giants to their knees. Yhorm the Giant once held 2 of these, but gave one to the humans who doubted him, and left the other to a dear friend before facing his fate as a Lord of Cinder. Skill Storm King. Assuming stance, to imbue the sword with storm, most effective when facing giants. Very reminiscent of the, I think it was even called the Storm Ruler back in Demon Souls. It's pretty cool to see that, actually, as a little sword here. Okay. I'm kind of like, I could dual wield these. But I think that'd also be kind of dumb, maybe? Hold on. Okay, we're just gonna look at some of these scorch bodies. Okay, I don't see any other items. Okay, I can't get behind the throne. I do like I saw people like carrying him up there. Wait, oh yeah, that was the sign here. Kind of curious here. Okay, alright. Storm Ruler in one hand. Hey, where is Storm Ruler the other? Oh, there it is. Okay, get stamina back. Oh yeah, basically be parrying with or blocking with that. Okay, and then... Oh yeah, no, not that. Wait, no. I can walk around with that. How come I can't do the large swoosh that Onion Knight was doing? Hold on. Restore. Maybe that like charge it up Mega Man charge shot style? There we go. Can I go any further? Nice. Okay. Then I assume the other hand one would do the same. Okay. Oh man, that takes up all the stamina. Okay. Neat. I'd almost be tempted, if not basically, like, for other weapons, and given the fact they say, like, most effective against giants, I'm like, okay. How badly does it get nerfed when it's not fighting giants? Okay, we need the Elaine, the Eleanor. There it is. And then my candlestick. Okay. Alright, so we drained all that, we went there. Oh yeah, we want to go back to, real quick, the Church of Yorshka. Oh no, wait, we did check the distant manor to see if Thief had gotten in there. Where has he gotten to? Would he have gone to, Andolondo? I mean, I guess we can check that real quick. Of, Aldrich's room. Though, I mean, we sent him a thieving before all that. Again, for whatever reason, I just imagine him in the prison. Like, why would he be robbing from the poor quarters? Like... Okay. Not seeing our lovely rat boy anywhere. I mean, if I was basically a thief, man, you know, you go for the room with the god. But no, okay, so he probably didn't make it all the way to Andorlando. Or Anorlando. Dang. Alright, if I try to run across, I'm probably gonna miss that elevator. It's the classic, the hunter that hunts two rabbits gains neither. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other locations that we would find our thieving friend. And the only one other one I can think of would be, I mean, like down by the river. If we go to Distant Manor. Although if he's down by the river, he might already be dead. In hindsight. Hmm. That loading tip felt like it was potentially important, because it was like Scholar's Candlestick. And I didn't get to read it all, but it sounded like it mentioned silver and potentially scales, which I wonder, like, references to Seat the Scaleless? Alright. No sign of our thief friend yet. I don't know why he'd be down here, but I mean, this is the only suspicious place I can think of that, not much was brought up. Oh yeah, there was a thrown over bloated body. Not seeing anything. Yeah, that really a better lead to... Oh, there. Some souls. I hear plenty of heavy breathing, but I do not think that's our friend. I don't see him in the town square over there. Oh, wait! There was that mystery door that never opened over there. Maybe he would have opened that door. Alright, we're just gonna try and run through all this here. Yep. I don't think he would be down this alleyway with the dogs, but I mean, I guess we could check. Whoa! Yep. All right, you don't want to just stay there chilling. Yeah, let's recover from that, just in case. It'd be unlikely for us to die suddenly, but famous last words and all. Would it be maybe like mourning on a grave? No, that's just the flying monkey. I mean, doubtful, but would he have like taken refuge here in the church too? No. Okay, real quick, we're going to teleport over to the square and see if that door isn't open now. Because he's not come home yet, which implies he probably died somewhere. We already got the dragon head statue. Oh, okay. For whatever reason in my brain, that had an interact option with it before, but it did not. So either I'm mixing it up with a different door, or I'm crazy. And I think in this particular instance, it's the latter. Yeah, these are all the ghostly warriors out to battle. Right, in hindsight, I mean, I say you're right, even though no one said anything, but like... No. Alright, that worked. I was afraid of fighting those guys, but, you know, I'll take that. trying to think how one would get inside there. Okay, there's a balcony up there. I don't see, like, any holes in its ledge. It's a weird creature in there, I gotta say. A noisy creature, too. Oh! Is that a hole in the balcony up there? Both yes and no. But it's towards the church, though. Just the occasional. Okay. There we go. Make sure I don't take damage here. These guys are still not to be underestimated, I swear. They dodge so expertly. Well, to a degree. I'm hardly that great of an opponent, but still. I know, this is a bit of a weird, sudden detour from the boss fight we just kind of ejected ourselves from. But I just wonder if we... I mean, I guess if we push, like... In my head, it's like, alright, I mean, if we push forward and he's dead, like, he's probably already dead from us having pushed forward and fought Yhorm. But I'm just like, Thief Boy, where are you? Where are you, boy? Or I guess Thief Man. Thief Man, where are you, man? I know, that's not the right way. We're just real quick going to see if we can't find a drop down to that crazy critter. Given that that's actually one of the few mysteries, if we're kind of quote-unquote done Ilium Lois, that we have yet to actually kind of figure out. And where's the square from here? Okay. I think that's the bridge, so we go further this way. No. Okay, better. Okay, good. You know what, just because we're scouting right now, so we don't exactly need to be too cautious. We're not progressing. Okay, there's that crazy... that sound. Oh, here we go. Oh. It did actually magically appear. Okay. Stairs, our friend in any fight. Okay, Pontiff Knight Crown. Large Titanite Shard. Huh. Something's not adding up here. I thought it was like a weird, like, giant worm creature, but it's just one of the preachers from before. Given that these preachers have messed us up in the past, it's like, being a bit careful. These ladies are so tough.
Oh, cleanse the bastard's curse.
I don't like the fact that I'm hearing other people walking. Freak.
Come to me.
Doria's gnawing. Interesting. Evangelist gloves, okay. Witch tree branch. Alright, let's see. Both the witch tree's branch. Okay, so it's not a regular item. Assumedly then a staff? Yes. The branch of a large, well-tended witch tree, used as a sorcery catalyst. Witch tree staves are customary in the far north and allow for faster casting than ordinary catalysts. Skill, steady chant. Which, okay, 18 int to actually use. And then, okay, where is, because we have like the regular gnaw and then Doria's gnawing. Miracle of Doris the Deranged Evangelist summons great insect swarm to feast on foes. Those who linger too long on the brink of the deep will often slip. Doris is sure to have wallowed in this darkness, intoxicated by its peril. Interesting. Oh, so, now think about it. Going back to that, how much faith does it take to cast that? 25. Yeah, we will never have use of that. But oh well. Alright, back to the campfire. I don't know where to find our good friend, so I guess we're just gonna move on without him. Okay, we're about at time today, but let's give that lady we're fighting like an actual fair shake here. Okay, not actually, I guess it would be Vort. So we just walk up the steps, really. I don't think there was a closer bonfire than that. Well, I think there was technically roughly equal distance, because we did use one when we were running back to Vort back in the day. Load. Now let's get a sneak preview taste here of the, assumedly the boss fight to come. Got to dodge all these on our way. There we go. Yep, there's a respawn fog door. Quite what I was going for, but that works. Okay, good. Knight's crossbow. Lothar Grey Shield, Titanite Shard. Hello, dancer. Ouch. I wanted to read the thing on the ground. Okay, seems doable though. We'll give it about 8 minutes of tries. I don't know if that's gonna be like 1 or 3 or whatever, but let's find out here. Alright. Run, dodge. Definitely with the body size, it seems like a roll towards rather than a roll away enemy. Okay. Place a basically play at that. I forgot that that's what that thing was. Drink. Drinking again. It's hard to figure out the follow-ups here that they're doing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay, can't cancel out of that. Get away from me. Slash. Interesting that it's a Boreal Valley dancer, but they're lighting up the place. Okay, stand back. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it! Whew, saw that coming. We're out of heals. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool way to finish me off, though, I gotta say. Okay, okay. Alright. We got about 4 minutes left, and actually, in hindsight, I've learned my lesson. What I'll do is instead of starting the next episode fighting it, basically we'll get 4 more minutes of tries, and then it'll be an edit skip forward to a successful fight, and then basically that will then be it for today. We'll then basically use that as a good reason to go back to Firelink, and then move on to the couch. Yeah, you friggin' knights. putting our best foot forward. No! Nope. Instant kill! Wow, okay. Like, part of me is like, I wonder if Vort's Great Hammer would be better here, but that's a lot more having to be careful with stamina usage. But I guess it can't hurt to try. And that was also just not, again, not our best foot forward. Now it's like, let's take all the residual stab damage from everybody here. Instant kill. Okay, we'll give it one more before basically we do the edit forward. We were technically doing more damage, but I debated about the Uchigatana. I'm like, alright, you know, I think Uchigatana might... Well, I don't know. Eleanor, basically, we can... I don't know, I say basically, like, we can try and get off the bell, but, like, can we, though? We've not been having much luck there. Okay, good. Souls are in the middle of the room. Okay, no, I didn't need the drink there either. Okay. We're going to do an edit skip forward here to a successful go. Like, we've gotten her to half health basically this, like, within 10 minutes of trying her, so this shouldn't take too long, but let's try to keep this video to at least a watchable length. So, alright, let's go ahead and do a skip forward here in 3, 2, 1. Eleanor's nice, but I think we gotta go back to our old faithful. Although actually, Eleanor's pretty good for getting through the small fry here. Da-da-da-da. Good. Yeah, I see you. Whatever. There we go. Stamina back. Should have tried to capitalize on that, but whatever. Good. Yeah, that's good. Ouch. Dancer. Ember restored. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, end recording basically with that 1 hour 57 minutes, so only took about another 20 minutes, but you know, we're still doing the edit there to keep the video short for you guys in the end. Oh boy, okay. Alright, I assume if I do this, it will drop this ladder and then not be that, right? You know, let's not push my luck given what we've just been through in terms of like Yhorm the Giant right into this. Okay, so let's travel back to Firelink Shrine. Whew. Oof, oof, oof. Alright. There's the level up lady.
Welcome home, speak. Very
Alright,
well.
level
then
up.
touch the take nourish.
Bam, bam. Let's give Vitality up to 21 since all the others are there. And I do want... Okay, so we're good for right now then.
Ashen One, may I pose thee a question?
Sure.
Has the little Lord Ludleth spoken to thee of any curious matters?
No.
I sense that he possesseth some knowledge of a thing once most precious, or most terrible, now lost to the Firekeepers. Pray tell, is it a matter of which I should be apprised? Ashen One, has the Sabbath prayed. Farewell, may the...
Little Lord, is that him up there? And he is a Cinder Lord.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So, happy.
Yeah, it's Ludleth.
Ah, most illustrious Lord Seeker. Or should I say, Lord Slayer?
Seems the same as always.
Fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? And all slain? Oh, I, in fact, methink.
Okay.
Treat the Firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
So I'm a bit curious here. Oh yeah, where's Soul of the Dancer? Soul of the Dancer, one of the twisted souls, steeped in strength, used to acquire many souls or transposed to extract its true strength. The Pontiff Sullivan bestowed a double-slashing sword upon a distant daughter of the former royal family, ordering her to serve first as a dancer and then as an outrider knight, the equivalent to exile.
Aha, so.
Oopsie, wrong one. I thought it defaulted back to the first one. Okay, so I assume... It's a paired thing of swords. Dancers enchant swords. Paired enchanted swords that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. These blades, symbolic of the Dancer's vows, are enchanted by dark magic in the right hand and fire in the left, mirroring the Pontiff. Skill, Dancer's Grace. Unleash the fury of both blades in a dancing spin motion, and use strong attack to continue the performance until stamina is exhausted. What's the other thing that she gives? Let's see. Soul of the Dancer. Oh, here we go. Soothing Sunlight. Special miracle granted to the maidens of the Princess of Sunlight. Restores a large amount of HP for self and those in the general area. The miracles of Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, bestowed their blessings upon a great many warriors. 45 faith. Ooh. Whereas this one's only 20 dex. I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm very tempted. I do like the idea of like paired weapons. And I think this is kind of the first like actual like paired things going on here, so definitely yes.
Now.
And then, let's see here. Alas, it will also take Titanite scales, but we are also hitting the point where we could probably start doing the Painted World DLC. Since I said basically, like, once you're going to Lothar Castle, which seems to be our next destination, like, that's when about we can start doing it. And, let's see, let's go ahead basically and swap out Caressing Tears for Black Flame. So I don't think I've gotten any, bone shards, right? Oh, I do. Alright. And then, let's see here. Okay, swap out that for our Pyromancer Flame, which is still +6. I'm kind of curious. If we did swap out the Chikatana for the Yeah, we can't use it right now. 72%, so okay, so we can't quite use it right now. I mean, obviously we could basically go back to, well, I would say even lighter armor, but we're already pretty lightly wearing stuff. Okay, Thief Guy did not come back from us defeating the Dancer. Teacher's all the same. Just the fact that she kind of, like, was inquiring about weird stuff. I was wondering if any changes had happened in the shrine. But, okay.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
And we already have... Yeah, okay. We already have maximum there. And prove to me what I know to be true in my heart. Yep, Titanite scales for the Dancer's enchanted swords.
Prithee, be careful. I don't.
But okay. I do wonder if anything has changed with dead body. Seemingly no. Alright. Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna touch the flame just because. And let's go ahead and call it here. Good progress today, although I didn't expect Yhorm the Giant to just be right there. I kind of expected the Profaned Capital to be like at least one more layer deep. I thought it'd be like, oh, you're starting out going into the capital, and then you gotta make your way to like the castle or the palace or the inner deep shrine or something like that. But yeah, I did not expect it just to end like that. And then to be whisked away almost immediately into a second boss fight. That was also highly unexpected. Yeah. But, thankfully, I'm glad Dancer didn't take too long. Nor did Yhorm the Giant. I think that was, yeah, our first try. I was definitely afraid to die since I didn't want basically Onion Knight to, like, become sacrificed there. And, yeah. Nice stuff today. And, man, I guess we have to be, well, not have to be. I want to be like, we're near the end of the game, but Dark Souls 2 kind of led us on a bit of a goose chase for after we got to the king, as it were. But I do wonder what's going to happen once we find the last Cinder Lord. Like, does it then open up into the final boss fight, or is he the final boss fight, or whatever? But that's why next time, I'm probably going to go back there, try dropping that ladder to gain access to the castle, but then we're going to go back to the Painted World DLC and try and clear that. See how that goes. Might be a bad idea, but should be fun. But alright, until then, later.